Are you so excited?
And well, be careful because there's. Don't put that bag on the table.
Nice and tall. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, open your chest.
나연히 내게 보낸 reels 하나 둘씩 클릭해보는 너의 생각들 yeah. Look at me baby you and me 하루 종일 혼자라도 not only lonely Come close to me baby just like a dream yeah. 따뜻한 너의 flow yeah. 거길 들어 이렇게 눈 맞추면 You make me go crazy all the little things you do You're my teddy bear, teddy bear 부드러운 너의 품 나만 보는 너의 눈
4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Point your toes below your knee. Left to right convert. Open, close, press, and
Okay, I might be in my head, but I swear like a little oblique be coming out. Okay. Like, is there not something there? Maybe it's just a fat roll, I don't know. And then my thighs are getting a little bit more defined. Let's see if I could do, like, look. I'm in my hot girl, rich, single auntie era. Maybe not in wealth right now, but I'm getting there, okay? I'm rich in love and compassion and kindness and abundance, bitch. Ooh, Pilates hottie.
Washing it off. Okay, next restock is the Drunk Elephant Bronzy Drops. A little break for the day. I'm gonna be working later today because I'll be out next week, like I said yesterday. Like
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day because it really sets me up for the whole day. I work in child education. The amount of snacks that are around me at any given moment is ridiculous. So it's really important that I have like a really hearty breakfast. My mom's everything but the kitchen sink soup, where she just gets a whole bunch of produce and beans and puts it into a soup, and then just some rice. I also made some green juice just to help me get some electrolytes in, because like I did a hot athlete workout, which is basically a HIIT workout in a 110-degree room. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here, eat, and then I'm gonna go to work. I do need wine. After a long day, we don't drink wine, we have boba. Fit of the day. So right now, I think I look a mess. Does my hair look bad? It looks terrible. Okay, so one of the big things about this week, it emphasized how a lot of time artists are kind of weird with their money. Not gonna lie, it called me out. When I started this week, I was so stressed about money and saving and all this stuff. I'm kind of like a hoarder of my money oftentimes, and it causes me to never really enjoy life because I just never want to spend my money. So like, I have no problem giving away my money to other people, but spending it on myself is something that I've never been able to do successfully. There was a challenge this week, or at least I read that I think there was a challenge about this. I'm just kidding. They booked me with the wrong fucking hairstylist, so now I have to wait another week to go get my hair done. Not only did they book me with the wrong person, for some reason, the girl on the phone booked me with a barber. So I guess we'll try to figure out what we're gonna do with our artist date today since we're not getting our hair done. As I was previously saying, week 6 basically focused on money, and as someone who struggles with spending their own money, doing something like spending $200 to get my hair done is beyond difficult. But I digress, because I wasn't able to get my hair done anyway. But one thing I noticed this journey has taught me is how to pivot, because to be a true artist, you have to get used to things not going your way. So instead of sitting at home and being bitter, I decided to go out to a nice little coffee shop and edit instead. Now, was the coffee good? No. Was the food overpriced? Absolutely. But I got the experience. And I know this may seem dramatic, but as a formerly depressed teen and a professional bedrotter in my early adulthood, not letting one thing not going my way turn into a whole spiral is kind of a big deal. And it shows no matter what happens and how much it sucks, the one thing that will always bring me comfort is my art. Okay, let's try to slide. She was not impressed. Yay! 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 I look a mess because I'm about to lay my head on this pillow and knock out. I wanted to talk a little bit about this week and how it kind of resonated with my soul a lot. I tend to be a person who hoards my money. I constantly am the person who's preparing for the worst. I don't know. I think it's a great trait to have because at least you know you'll always be prepared for the worst when it comes. But sometimes you spend so much time preparing that you don't actually spend any time living. And I kind of realized that this week. Before this week even started, which is so funny, I was talking about how stressed I was because I wasn't saving as much money in a certain period of time as I would like. So when I opened up week 6 and it was talking about money, I was like, oh, maybe it's time for me to confront those feelings. One thing that I did notice is I do spend so much time hoarding my money to the point where I don't give myself any luxuries that money could provide me. I've been wanting to get my hair done and change my look for so long, but I never wanted to do it because I never wanted to spend the money on it because I constantly think like, oh, this is gonna cost $100. You know how many gas tanks I could fill up? You know how many grocery shopping trips I could take? I constantly think about that when in reality I do have the money to be able to provide myself that luxury and I never give myself it. And even this week going to get boba, I went to this random boba place. I went and I spent the money, and honestly the boba was kind of expensive, but it was one of the best boba drinks that I've had. I decided, I was like, you know what, I've never been to this boba place before, I really want boba, and I did, and I got like a really good drink. I brought one home to even my mother because I thought it was so good, and I created an experience that truthfully I would have never had if I had the mentality of, oh, something might go wrong. What are the 10 million other things I could have done with those $20, you know? So I kind of see where the author went with this week, because you kind of do feel like you need to hoard your wealth and you don't deserve basic luxuries. Even like sometimes I don't use nice perfume because I'm like, there's gonna be a situation that's more important than me just going to the grocery store. I don't need to smell good, when in reality it's like, why am I taking that luxury and that joy away from myself? I definitely feel like I'm starting this week with new beginnings, and I think the way I approach this week is how I'm going to approach the rest of the Artist Way. And I'm going to start the week with reading all of the pages, and then throughout the week I'm going to work on the activities instead of reading the pages throughout the week and then having one day where I work on the activities. Yeah, I definitely feel a lot better after this week, and I'm excited to actually start the second half of the Artist Way. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I'm literally about to start the second half of the Artist Way. So yeah, it's exciting, but also like I feel like I've been going through so many emotions every week that I kind of do feel a little drained. So I won't lie about that. I'm gonna be truthful about the journey. I feel tired and drained, but I'm still gonna push through.